I accidentally pressed go live on all of my Google accounts, which means I just spent the last 3 or 4 minutes deleting a live stream from accounts that have no business doing a live YouTube. And I was very grateful to see that my professional network did not allow that sort of function. Otherwise, I would have had to turn my car around and probably explain to somebody in my field of profession that my work email is not an appropriate account to go live and talk about Inter on. But we are back here, hopefully just on Inter Worldwide. I'm pretty sure we are. Let's start from the scratch. I'm pretty sure I removed the other one, and I highly doubt that, unless you were here for the first 2 minutes, I highly doubt anybody caught it. We are here now. The day of us going through to the Champions League. Although for some of you, you might already be waking up early the day after. What I wanted to say was this, and I have to get this out now because I don't think I'll have enough time when I get home later on. We are here, and we are in a final which means way more than just what it says on paper, which is another game of football. And I'll let you know what I mean now. When Antonio Conte walked out on us, he walked out on us for one reason. He did not believe that we were financially capable of staying competitive at a level that he was at. And that comes with byproducts. That comes with him thinking that we won't sign the players that he wants. That came with us having to sell a couple of big names. And that came with our rival fans, especially the Juventini, thinking that we are going to Fusion God, my brother, my channel member, my brother, my fucking brother, let's go, of us sinking into the abyss. And you'd be right for thinking that, because look at the way we signed. Lukaku left. Hakimi left. God willing, Christian Eriksen had a medical episode. We went and got Hakan for free. We signed Eden Dzeko on a cheap. We've gone and got Marcus Thuram after that for free. Taremi for free. We have been working with crumbs and peanuts. We are very lucky that we have a Michelin star chef in Beppe Marotta cooking up bang average ingredients, bruv. Bang average ingredients. Marotta's cooking up a storm. An absolute storm up in here. Crazy. Crazy. And now we're here, guys, in a Champions League final with a 37-year-old centre-back on a free transfer scoring the equalising goal. Gentlemen and Debbie. Gentlemen and Debbie and Rosemary and Amy. At what point do we start to get excited about Marotta and Inzaghi actually working with a bag? What happens when we've got some actual money? Guys, if we go on and win this Champions League after getting the second star with the lack of funds spent, while, oh my God, bro, this is... People aren't ready. People aren't ready for the verbal acidity, for the verbal flames, for the absolute abuse that I will spit if Inter wins this Champions League. Some of the rival fans might as well lock themselves into their room, barricade the door, and turn off all pieces of technology. Everybody left it out there today. Acerbi, extend the guy for a year. I don't care if he spends the whole season injured next season. That guy is worth his weight in gold in the locker room. Ranocchia level ting, bro. He'll play more games coming on as a sub, as a striker, than he will at centre-back. Do it again. Run it back. Run it back again. How did Mehdi Taremi put in his best performance in an Inter shirt today against this Barcelona side? He pressed Yamin Lamal up the pitch like a madman. Davide Fratesi, we are not selling this guy for $1 under 45 to 40 million euros. $1. Even if he's not worth it. I know Fratese's not worth $1 over 25. I know we overpaid for him. But guess what? He's now got a goal in a Champions League quarterfinal and the Champions League semi-final. The decisive one. We know there are clubs around the world stupid enough to drop 45 million on that just based on sheer data. Data, my brother. Mehdi Taremi, you know. Did Marko Arnautovic even see the pitch today? I don't think he did. He'll be fresh for the weekend. Our players aren't thinking about the weekend. Our players are thinking about June 1st. We've got one game left to write our names into history. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, man. Paris, Arsenal, I don't give a fuck. We're there to take this one. 2 years ago, I was just happy to be there. 2 years ago, I was that fresh 18-year-old that rocks up to the club and you're like, oi, it's all good if we don't leave with a girl tonight. We're just happy to be here. Yeah, I like this song. Bruv, we are walking out with the hottest gal in the room on June 1. We're walking out with the prize. We're walking in, locking eyes, grabbing the hand, doing the twirl, taking it home, bro. Taking it home, bro. We are there to get the prize, cuz. We are there to get the prize on June 1st. I'm hearing you guys saying Napoli's going to stumble. Look, the second biggest winner behind Inter today was Napoli. They know that we're not there to do our job for the next 3 games, bro. They know that we're not there to fight tooth and nail. If Napoli can beat Genoa this weekend, it's a wrap. Napoli, campioni d'Italia. If they beat Genoa this weekend, it's a wrap. In my opinion, they're 1 win away. It's all about us, guys. It's all about the Champions League. We are the best. We're 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 the best versions of ourselves possible, man. Make sure you like the video if you're here. There's 15 of you here and only 2 people have liked the video. What sort of bull crap is that? What sort of bull crap is that? Like video right now. Oh my God. Look how cool the owl is floating in the breeze. And I hit the brakes and there it goes. And then I float it in the breeze. And then I hit the brakes, there it goes. And then I float it in the breeze. Oh my God, I am in the best mood possible because I'm like a kid today, man. I was like an extended student. An extended student. An extended student in my school today. Hold up. We're just keeping an eye out for undercover popo because they're around everywhere. They are everywhere in these streets. The undercover police take up residency in these South Sydney streets. They really, really, really do. Oh man, I'm so happy. I am so happy. I'm so happy. Oh man. We are so here for it. We are so here for another Champions League final, aren't we? We are so here for another Champions League final. I know most of you will watch this back because this is at an awful time to record. I want you to do me one favor because this is what I want to know more than anything in the world. Where and how do you plan on enjoying this final? I spoke to Bruno this morning. Bruno and I are very similar people when it comes to Inter. Different people, but similar people when it comes to Inter. I don't like crowds. And see, my dad's a bit different. My dad would argue and say, lose in company. When you're in company, it doesn't feel that bad. I tend to feel worse. I don't know why. I don't like being in a big crowd. I don't like it. I would prefer to watch this game on my couch with my father. That's the only person I'd want with me. I wouldn't even want my wife because that's too stressful. I don't want to cause her vicarious stress, me pacing around the room like I've got a mad little cocktail of anxiety, ADHD all mixed up in one. I mean, I'll need to make a decision of whether or not I'm going to go meet up with some people at the casino, at a bar at the Interclub Sydney. But I can already picture myself watching it on my couch. with my dog at 5 o'clock in the morning, praying to everything in the world, gods that I don't even think exist. Give us this cup. Give us this one. Because if I get this one, that's it for me. That's it for me. I promise, that's it for me. I can't ask for anything ever again. The only thing I felt like I wanted after last season was another Champions League. But you can never ask for another Champions League after you've won one, unless you're Real Madrid, or unless you're Barcelona, or unless you're Bayern Munich, or unless you're a club that has a financial bottomless pit. And you know that better days are only another bank transfer away. We're not like that. We are Interisti. We don't ask to win the European Cup. If it comes around, we know deep down we're capable and we will do it. We'll most likely do it. But we don't religiously walk around saying it. I believe I will see Inter win another 20 league titles in my life. I am 32 years old and I have seen us win six in the 25 years that I have been enjoying supporting the club. 6 league titles. Logic tells me I should see more. I should see even more. Why not? I think I will. I think I will see some more. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Oh, real popo. One sec. Oh, yes, sir. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. Every day. Every day the beat goes on. Life will always go on, with or without you. Always remember that. Far out, man. Inter. Football. Inter, man. One of the most lovely, difficult love that you could have ever chosen in your life is to be a hardcore, die-hard ultra for your football team. This doesn't yourself to Inter. I know that Inter fans are not special in the grand scheme of things. We're special, don't get me wrong, we're a special club. But universally, there are passionate football fans in all corners of the world. And every single one of them would trade a major limb on their body to witness them winning a European Cup or to witness a Champions League. They'd trade everything. We've seen it once. I saw it in 2010. And I've told this story a million times before on this channel, and I will tell it again here today, and I'll be so happy. So happy. In 2010, I watched the semi-final at my parents' house, my house at the time as well, of course. I was only 17. And when Inter beat Barcelona in the second leg, we lost 1-0. When we lost that 1-0, the best defeat in our history, I was on the floor. But it wasn't a crying thing. It was a, I know, we just won the Champions League in the semi-final. Sometimes in life, that's how it works. Every Liverpool fan in the world knew that they won the Champions League the day they beat Barcelona in the semis. Not the day they beat Tottenham Hotspur in the final. Everyone knew that Liverpool were going to beat Spurs in the final. Even Liverpool knew they were going to beat Spurs in the final. Even Liverpool knew they were going to beat Spurs in the final. Sorry, even Spurs knew Liverpool would beat them in the final. I support this rugby league team called the West Tigers. No one's going to fucking know who they are. I hope to God my dad or Matt is watching this back. In 2005, the West Tigers didn't win the grand final by beating the Cowboys in the grand final. They beat the St. George Illawarra Dragons in the semi, or we call it the preliminary final here. When the West Tigers beat the St. George Illawarra Dragons in the preliminary final, they knew they'd won the grand final. When we beat Barcelona in 2010, I knew we won. Let's go, Reels! I knew we'd won the Champions League. To the point where in the final, I woke up to watch the game in between school exams on the couch. Milito! Milito. Gone. Wake up, shoulders shaking, my dad. Second goal. Anthony, you're going to win the Champions League. Yeah, I know. I need to sleep. Go away. I know. Bro, the fucking arrogance and cockiness on a 17-year-old. You can really tell I'm an Italian that saw Italy win the World Cup in 2006 in 2006. That's arrogance. That's cockiness. That's disgusting. That's not good. That's bad. That's disturbing. I don't like that. I'm 32 years old now. I've been living out of home for almost 6 years. I am married. I have a 54-kilogram African dog with anxiety and attachment issues. I work in the behavioral management sector in what is seen as the struggle corridor in southwest Sydney. I deal with the most disadvantaged kids in the area. I know now well and truly what it means to be happy, what it means to hold on to purpose, what it means to capture moments and memories and never let them go and never take them for granted. I will be damned if I take this shit for granted. Do you hear me? I will be fucked up my culo if you think I'm taking this for granted. And no, that is not an exaggeration. I fell into my father's arms this morning. Inter is in a Champions League final in 2025 and I will lap it up. I will lap up every second of this. We did this. We got here. We sacrificed. And some of us fans, we wake up at 2 a.m. We wake up at 3 a.m. We stay awake until 1 a.m. and not sleep. We wake up at 4 a.m. We stay awake until 4 a.m. and then go to work on 3 hours sleep. We don't call in sick. We take on our Mondays with everything we've got. And we get it done. And some of us come home and talk about it to a camera. I'm exhausted. Not just today. Yesterday. This season, last season, a fucking eternity of supporting this team. I am exhausted. And I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. And every other day. I'm fucking tired. Barca thought they did the remontada. I hate that word. Because everyone and their dog has decided to roll it off their tongue these days. Remontada. Like it's trendy for you to know one Spanish word. I hate people. Oh, but I love you, verified person. These emotions today were messed up. I honestly thought we'd lose 4-2 after they equalized. Me too. I thought 4-2 full time. Let's go West Tigers. I'm so happy. Legendary game that will be remembered for decades. Oh, bro, this is the sort of one you tell your kids about. I feel you, bro. I support Essendon in the AFL. That's a tough one to support. I know for a fact. I don't follow AFL that much, but I know that's a tough club to support. Yeah, I know they're a powerhouse club, and they've been in the abyss for 2 decades. They won it in 2000, didn't they? Turn of the millennium. See, this is where my old school knowledge comes in, because I used to watch every sport like crazy. I'm going to go with you beat the Melbourne Demons in the 2000 grand final. Or the 2001. I think it's 2000 you beat the Melbourne Demons. I remember the North Melbourne Kangaroos beating some team in the 98 grand final. Brisbane Lions after 2000 won a fair few. The Collingwood pieces of crap won a couple as well. See, me, Reels, if I had to pick an AFL team to go for, believe it or not, man, I actually like the West Coast Eagles for no other reason besides the fact when I was 5 or 6 years old, I went to a family friend or a cousin's house. I was watching the Eagles versus the Sydney Swans in a room where about 4 people were cheering for the Swans, and I just thought, bro, the Swans look gay as, and not in that disrespectful gay way, in the sort of gay way that you just say in a colloquial conversation. I'm like, that's gay as. Who's the other team? Oh, they look good. Oh, they play good. I like their jerseys. You know, the old West Coast Eagles jerseys. I'm talking back in like 2000, 2001. But I haven't watched, I only watch one game of AFL a year, mate, and that's the AFL Grand Final I watch. That's the only game I watch every year. I do a little bit of punting here and there, but I stopped betting on punting last year at AFL when so many players fell short by one disposal. You bet on players on a stacker or a multi. You hit 7 out of 8 legs. Your last leg is some guy to get 25 disposals. He's been sitting on 24 for 7 minutes, and then the coach pulls him out. Hey, Gabe, how are you, man? Fuck, Gabriel, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. You're going to have to rewind and watch this back because I've just pulled up at my next location where there will be a beer, there will be a beverage, and there will be a celebration. And then I'll need to get home and start my afternoon. Yeah, watch it back, man. Anyway, I'm glad I got to do that vent. Forza Inter worldwide. I'll see you guys for more content tomorrow because we're in the Champions League final, which means there's something to talk about every day. And I can't wait to call some people and screen record it all because that's also happening. And that's going to be some of the best watchers on this channel. Ciao.